Hey up, Craig, Andy Wardle here. Usually supping beers up a mountain in the tent at this point. Tonight I'm home, supping beer. Been carpet lining my camper van today. It's not easy, but so satisfying. Class tunes already, sunglasses on, beer open, loving it. Where's me tent?
Well, here we are in the garage. I've got all the tools in the world. I've just been doing some drilling. Bought the 8mm drill bits for the trim. I'm just tidying away. The weather's terrible. It's freezing cold. The wind's blowing. Just for a change. So I'm going to attempt to measure this and try and get that. Oh, try and get this wall done. This wall here. So I don't know, right, whether I'm going to put that panel back on or carpet the wall. What I'm going to do is get it stuck on up the top, drop it, push it in and see what it looks like. Because that panel, when the panel goes on, it's just so awkward. I don't know. I'm thinking I might as well just do the whole thing. I may as well just carpet the whole lot. You know what I mean? I just wonder if I should put the vapor barrier on. Oh man, this is very complicated. I had to take that one off because it wouldn't stick. Yeah, right mess. These are the mistakes I said I was going to leave in. So you've got to think it through. But my objective is to get it glued to the top of there. At least bring it down, like round here, to this bit here. I'll cut it there. And then I'll put this bit in separate to take all this out. I don't even know what that is, that bit. But yeah, get it on there, take this off. I've took that rubber seal off there, just come straight off. Make a point of noting where the seam was. So I've put a little bit of tape where there's a seam in the seal. And if you put the seam back in the same place, that should go back in the same place. We'll see. Just want to get some of it done. Just don't know what to do about this. Very torn about it. I've seen some people just carpet straight onto that metal and it looked quite nice. There's a bit of trim to go on there. A bit of black trim. Now we'll see. I'll see what it looks like. Well, is that in? Let's see what's going on. Because it's either gonna go badly wrong. I don't want to record it if it does. So I'm up here with this. I'm just getting that corner stuck in first. The wind is just not helping. Why is it got to be windy? Why is it windy? Windy when I'm camping, windy when I'm not camping. Just can't get out of it. Cannot get out of this wind. Cameras fell over. God. Not going well, like. Right, I'm going to start in this corner. I'm going to hide this. I've got the cardboard there. Just to mask that. Spray the carpet. Let's hope for the best. I'm just going to come for it, like. I've just got to go for it. Notice I'm wearing gloves. Just take it over a bit. Take it over the top. Onto the roof because that will get covered with the roof panel. can actually pull it on and off. That's not bad. If you get it stuck, it comes off. Good little tool to get into the corners. Terrified here, like doing this. I don't like it. It's scary. Tell you what though, it grips. Oh, does it? It grips and it sticks like it's meant to. Don't forget to put the trim back on. Look, you can just pull it back if you need to, and then spray it on. What's going on the outside? I need to get some white spirit like for all this overspraying I'm doing. Probably that just cleans off. There'll be pressure on that. I'm going to cut that, just cut across in it, and then I can just like pat it down on there. But look, what's going on? Just fold that in there. This is all to be folded in and trimmed. I'll just trim it. It's all stuck to where it needs to be. And this bit in the corner there, I'll need to pull off and get some in the corner. But yeah, we'll do a bit more of this without the filming, and I'll come back, see how it's getting on. See it all in the bin, the next shot. So, sometime later, a long time later actually, about an hour, lots of swearing, lots of glue. I've got it so far. It's a bit of a mess here. I'll have to straighten that out. But I've looked, right, and all the trim that I took off, it's going to fit back on. It's going to fit back on nice and neat. I don't know if you can see that. So that's going to be neat. That wheel arch, I need to push it down a bit there. Get in there and push it down. Oh, that's a little bit to do. Around the door though, that trim there will go around the door. It's coming on. I think I'll do a better job on the other side. I know what I'm doing now, but it's not easy. It's not easy getting it straight and getting it into the corners, because this barn isn't, it's not perfect rectangles and angles. It's all over the place, so it is difficult. The gloves definitely help. The little tool helped. So I'm going to trim this off. The seal will go back on there. There's a panel to go on there, and I want to go in there along the door trim and then right up to here, so that will hide all that. So I'm not too concerned about that. There's another obviously little bit trim there, but yeah, that's gone on quite neat. And then the roof thing, the roof line will come over and it'll come into here. I'll fasten the roof on here, so it'll go across there and hide that. So that'll be a neat edge on there. But yeah, I don't think I'm bothered about insulation there. Like, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Sound deadening. Yeah. Whew. So I'm gonna crack on. I'm gonna get this side done. I'm gonna have a break and then think about what to do next. Might do put some of the trim back on. See what the panels are like. So we're at the stage where I've put the rubber trim back on. That's going to go, where is it? That goes on there. I need some more clips. I've brought the clips getting it off. That bit trims back on. So that's all neat. It's a bit of a... it's not brilliant, like. I'm not really very happy with it. I think once I get the panel on though, it may be alright. I'm gonna put the panel on there. That wooden that ply panel go back on there, carpeted. I'm gonna put some insulation behind that and carpet that panel here. It's all in there. Up there. It's like edges this way. That's the light. So I've just got to get that back on there and make a neat little panel, and that's it. And then ply panel with carpet on that, and then just the carpet along there, and I think that's it. You know, I don't know if I'll do with it. Oh well, the back doors. I'll put the ply on the back doors, but these are the plastic panels go in here. So it'll just be the carpeted ply on the top. That's all you need, isn't it? And I've got a panel there. Right, so I'm gonna pack up because I'm knackered. I've had enough. I'm gonna try and tidy this up. I cut it right at the edge. The rubber seal will go back on there. I put it on the side though, the rubber seal that goes on, it goes over that and covers it quite well, so that's alright. That'll make that neat, that'll tidy that up. I'll put a separate bit in there, obviously after I've done this side. And then that's it. Just the roof. The roof is going to be a nightmare. But, you know, I said the carpet was going to be a nightmare. It was a bit. It's not brilliant. It's not the neatest job in the world. And there's some places that's going to annoy us, but it's on that side. And I think I'll probably do a better job that side, because I know what to avoid now. I know what not to do. It looks like it's not right up there, but that's just the shape of the van. It's them little cutaways. It doesn't look right, but it is. It's actually spot on. Anyway, right, so that's it for that episode. Next episode will be come back to that side, and then hopefully get these done. Good little table, and then I've got the floor in as well. So the floor, the floor is going to hide a multitude of sins down there. This I've left that sticking out there, so the floor will hold that down, because that is quite a tight fit, that ply floor. It's a good fit. Goes right up the edge of this trim, so it should be alright. Yeah, it'll be okay, man. Be alright. Just keep telling yourself it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Right, so we'll see you on the next building bit.